Hello everybody, and welcome back. We are starting a new game. Pixel Noir. I don't know anything about it other than I've been wanting to play this for a while. There we go. Let's start a new game. Oh, that's cool. Chapter 1. What's past is prologue. They say, when a city dies, it never goes peacefully in its sleep. What they don't say is that it struggles for years. The rotten side spreading until it's nothing but a husk. In the end, what that rot doesn't destroy, it infects with hopelessness and desperation. Might as well get a little practice in while I can. First, you have to sign the logbook. Let's read. Okay, time to sling some lead. Left stick, the directional pad to move around, and if you want to run, hold L2 or R2 while moving. How's it going, Kripke? Seems like he's deep in thought. Shooting EMS for rookies. This is weapons locker. But I always have a trusty piece on me. I don't really need anything in here. Should I view the battle tutorial? Yes. Hey, really? Let's see if I can get my timing down. During combat, your entourage members' HP or health points are displayed at the bottom left of the screen. Okay. Once all your entourage members' HP is depleted, it's game over, gumshoe. Diagonal detective. Yep. Let's try attacking the top. To perform a basic attack, select attack, press A, and then select your target, and finally press A again to perform the attack. Wait, I know this combat system. Oh, what game had it? It was a game that I played. I can't remember what it was. But I recognize that specific combat style. Now let's practice timed hits. Performing a timed hit will allow you to cause more damage to the enemy. To perform a timed hit, press A immediately when the red target over the enemy turns yellow during an attack. Let's try a timed hit now. Now, right when the red target over the enemy turns yellow. Would you like to practice more timed hits? Yes. just the site, sir. Better get back to those reports. If they don't get filed, Detective Cold is gonna kill them. Oh man, oh jeez. Hey, Corky, what's wrong? Oh, Reva, I could use your help. You didn't lose the evidence locker keys again, did you? No, of course not. I only lost track of them for a little while. And I found them right where I left them. Someone else did too. Now the locker's short one item. What's missing? A handgun. Not good, Kripke. I know. Well, help me find the gun and I'll make it worth your while. Alright, fine. What was the gun's make? You'll help? Yes! The item in question's a Thrasher 77. Are you kidding me? That's not a gun. That's a hand cannon. What can I say? Perps love the big guns. Keys went missing in the locker room area. Only cops are allowed in the evidence locker, so I know the gun is still in the building. Okay, I'll do some digging and let you know what I find. You're a lifesaver, bud. Began the missing gun. Gonna make some adjustments to the sound effects. Turn up the music a little bit. And cases. We've got 3 clues for the missing gun. Now stacks. This locker. I just caught a faint whiff of pure BO coming from out of there. Here. This is where Kripke left his keys. Seems to be somewhat powder here as well. Is that powdered sugar? Whoever is leaving their dirty socks in their locker, please stop. They stink to high heaven. Slow day today, huh? Except for that left job over there. Locked. Do you know you can hit defend in battle to keep your data? These cops are a bunch of bums, I tell ya. You try and be a good citizen and report something and these idiots just laugh at you. Those guys seem pretty animated. Wonder what they're talking about. Hey, were you at the firing range recently? Sounds like someone was firing a bazooka back in there. Wasn't me, but I heard it too. Crazy loud. Thought maybe you had some Szechuan for lunch again. Yeah, my bad alcohol experience, and I never hear the end of it. Sounds like whoever swept the gun may have tried it out at the firing range back downstairs. We should check there next. At least I can back them away. Ah, like that time you had bad sushi before getting on the train to the industrial district? Yeah, tastes like 2-week-old sushi wrapped in a baby's diaper and set on fire. Locked. Locked. You have a job to do, rookie. Shouldn't mess with anything on another cop's desk. Lots of speed demons on the road these days. PC vote. What the hell does that mean? She looks like she's on an intense wrinkle. I should interfere with dispatch. I probably shouldn't touch anything on Detective Cole's desk. I wouldn't hear the end of it if she ever found out. We really need to get these reports done, but they can... Missing gun. has a larger caliber than the standard issue pistol, which means it'll leave bigger bullet holes in the targets. I should recall the targets for a closer look. Recall the targets. Yep, a target with a larger than average bullet holes in it, and more powdered sugar prints on the target as well. Now I just have to look for the cop with the sweet tooth. How's it going, Crookedy? Seems like he's deep in thought. Yeah, I don't need a donut. You heading down to Southside anytime soon? Visit the new shop and donuts in Southside. Best donuts in town, baby. Donuts, eh? Wait, mind if I have? Sure, help yourself. Any powdered sugar ones left? No, really. I picked those out for myself. They're my favorite. Is that so? Is there something you want to tell me? Uh-huh. The gun from the evidence log. Your powdered sugar fingerprints are all over its disappearance. I don't know what you're talking about, Reva. You can hand over the gun, or you can go to jail for loss. There's no skin off my ass. But look, here it is. Sorry, please just don't turn me in. You're lucky I'm feeling generous. I'm really sorry, Reva. Just don't let it happen again. Looking for this? Oh, where did you? You know what? I don't even want to know, Reva. Thanks, Reva. You really saved my bacon. Completed the missing gun. We solved our first case. Hey, Reva. You needed a crime scene near Station 2. It's at 10:56. Suicide. Alright, I'll meet Detective Cold there. Yeah, he's suicide. Hey, thanks for helping me out. Historical district. The dispatcher said the crime scene is near Station 2. Got a bit of a walk ahead of us. I lost my keys. Dropped them around here. Dropped them somewhere around here. See if we can help them out. Right. No, can't do anything with the rat. Last time I went to memory bar, I met this guy kept talking crazy about something in the sewers. Crossing that place if my tongue didn't dives. Excuse me, officer. I need some help. What's the problem? Can you help me get a spare tire on the car? Sure. What do you need me to do? I was wondering if you could go to the ER with a broken leg and an empty wallet. The active time battle gauge is displayed in the upper left of the screen. This will show you in what order allies and enemies will take their turns in battle. The turn order is determined by the HST stat of allies and enemies.
Yahoo!
Hey, CJ. Oops. How are we doing? Gotcha. CJ Raid. Hey, Sinwolf. How is everybody today? I was looking, I just don't remember what we were playing. Hey, Saber Dog. This is Pixel Noir. It's a feels like a detective noir thing so far. The opening was very like I mean, you've got the rainy city, the crimes, trigger happy protagonist. Funny. Very funny, CJ. I mean, it got better when I adjusted some of the files. My biggest issue is some of the quests that were supposed to spawn didn't. Other than that, it wasn't a terrible game. I mean, the final boss fight was a bit of a challenge. Some of them have stupid high insta-kill chance. Etrian Odyssey is a great choice. It's not super hard. I mean, it is challenging, but it's not super hard. And Millie is the resident Etrian Odyssey expert. Yeah, I've played Stranger Sword City. I don't remember how far I got into it, but I can't seem to play it anymore. My computer won't allow it to run. Yeah. When did I play it last? Stranger Sword City. Last time I played it was 4 years ago. Etrian Odyssey is, in my opinion, not tougher than Elmen Age. Stay down. Jeez, crime is getting real bad these days. Is they seriously jacking cops now? Hold on. Let's do that. No. Stranger Sword City, I feel, was easier than Elmen Age. Why does this combat system feel familiar to me? Got a crit. Last played April 2019, finished at 104.9 hours. Yeah! Yeah. You know what? You're right. Actually, who made this? Pixel Noir. I actually finished Cosmic Space Heroine a long time ago. I've even played Cthulhu Saves Christmas. When I had a PlayStation 2, I did. Yeah. There are so many games that I've played. Waiting for a hot date. Nice. I miss Red Faction. I want to play that again. Candy bar from the goods store. Hospital. Cosmic Space Heroine is really fun. I did a lot. No. What's a weird one that I played? What was it called? It was a mecha game where you had, it was a turn-based mecha game. It started with an R, I'm going to say. Can't remember what it was called. And there was this other one that was like, I've played a lot of NIS games. I've also played a lot of Just games. And some of those have been really solid. Finding and questionable women. Ooh, what's in the alleyway? And this will come into play in a later chapter, I feel. And phones are safe points. Questionable cutscenes. Do it me now, Benio. Translations. Always proud to serve the PCPD. Let's grab 2 bottles of water and 10 candy bars. 5 candy bars. It's not a translation? Holy shit. Yeah, rotten luck. Why is Station 2 closed? How can I get home now? Keep moving, buddy. Nothing to see here. Seeing as I am the detective, I'll be the judge of that. My badge. My badge. Yes. Sorry, you snoop on the force, right? You're making quite the name for yourself. Mostly as a loose cannon. Took you long enough to get here? Busy filling those reports I asked you to finish? Oops. Yeah, sorry, Cole. We'll get those reports wrapped up today, I swear. Alright. See you, CJ. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. And I'll be doing some tactics over Reborn later tonight. Like I haven't had that one before. See that you do, rookie. Like dispatch told you, we've got what appears to be a suicide. The Vic's wife said he was despondent over being recently fired. When she came home, he shot himself in the head and fell out of the window. Once you finished investigating the Vic's body and the victim's apartment, you can question the witness. Hey, Weaver, over here. Is that Naz? What are you doing here? This is a crime scene. Sorry, man, but I needed to talk to you about Poppy. You ran away. She decided to go home to her family, right? No, man, that's what I thought too. Same happened to a few others, but I think I know what really happened to them. What happened? While we're young, rookie. Listen, Ness, I'm in the middle of an investigation. Just wait for me right here and we can talk when I'm done, okay? But it's okay. I'll be right back. LA Noir. Fuck, I missed that game too. Let's check the body. Cause of death was a gunshot wound to the port of entry was the victim's left temple, exit wound over the victim's right knee. No other signs of trauma or disturbance. Powder burns on the coat's right cuff suggest the victim was wearing this coat when he shot himself. Obviously, the victim fell through this window. Given the rather cool weather, you'd think the wife would be wearing a coat. Also, it looks like her hand's being recently bandaged as well. Let's have a look at our clues so far. And 3 more clues to find. These are bills. A financial hole the victim's dug for himself. Guess suicide is one way of resolving your debt. Looks like a normal sink to me. There are clues missing from here, but nothing too out of the ordinary. Yep, it's just a sink. Ugh, this toilet smells awful. The gun appears to be the murder weapon. Other than the victim's fingerprints, it's clean. This is where the victim shot himself. The carpet seems damp, like someone tried to clean up the blood. Investigate. Let's talk to the widow. Ready to question the witness? Better make sure you've thoroughly investigated the crime scene. Once we start, there's no starting it. I'm ready. Alright, I'm willing to let you take the reins on the interrogation. But watch yourself. If you fail up to questioning, I'm taking over. Got it. I'm sorry for your loss, man. I'd like to ask you about what happened here tonight. Of course. What about? Bandage. How did you hurt your hand, man? Yes? Oh, I was doing dishes in the sink and a glass broke in my hand. It cut me pretty deep too. Maybe Reva would like to kiss it and make it better. The gun inside. Was that the murder weapon? Yes, detective. That's the gun he used to... What can you tell me about that? Who's the owner of the gun? My husband. We brought it for protection against burglars. I never dreamed he'd kill himself with it. The gun is clean, and we have the permits admitted into evidence. Now, if you could ask her something relevant to the investigation. You said that you saw your husband hold the gun to his head and fired, correct? I did. Poor Charlie. What can you tell me about? Handedness. Your husband's handedness. Excuse me? Your husband, was he left-handed or right-handed? He was right-handed. But what does this have to do with his death? So your husband held the gun in his right hand? Yes, I assume so. Interesting, considering the entry wound was on the left side of the victim's head. If your husband was right-handed, he would have had to reach around his body and press the gun barrel against the opposite side of his head to fire. Why would he do that when he could easily reach up and shoot himself on the right? Good question. You found your husband in the bedroom then? Yes, that's right, detective. The floor appears to be damp where your husband shot himself, almost as if the area had been cleaned. What reason would there be to clean that area? Well, it's been raining all day. She's got us there. Until the lab results come back, there's no way to know if the spot's been cleaned or rained through a broken window. You said that upon returning home from shopping, you discovered your husband with the gun in his hand. Yes. Is this going somewhere? Good question. If that's the case, why is your husband wearing a coat when you're not? If your husband was already at home, why would he be wearing his jacket? Furthermore, if he shot himself upon your return, why aren't you still in your coat? You're right. It doesn't add up, but in my experience, dubious wardrobe choices are a little weak to use as evidence to pin a rap on someone. I'll let you slide on that one. You said that your husband fell out of the window after he shot himself, correct? Yeah, that's correct, yes. What can you tell me about? Blood. So the blood on the shards of glass is from your husband? Yes, detective. Interesting. Considering there are no scratches on the body. If your husband fell through them, there'd be wounds on his body that correspond with the blood on the glass. If that's not blood, his blood, whose blood is it? Good question. I see you've got a bandage on your hand, man. Care to elaborate on any observations my partner made, man? I'm not seeing anything without my way. We can arrange that down to you. Nicely done, partner. Maybe you're actually the prodigy the higher-ups keep claiming you to be. Yay! We completed it. Now to talk to Naz. Naz left. Looks like he had something important to say. Huh? What's this? Drop something. Received a matchbook. This matchbook has the name Memory Bar on it. I guess that's the place to start looking for it. Hey, rookie, where do you think you're going? Sorry, Gold. There's something strange going on here that I just can't ignore. Again, chasing Naz. This is the place on the matchbook. Someone inside might know what's going on with Naz. You look like a real stand-up guy. Real goody two-shoes, right? Hey, bud. You some kind of copper or something? I'm a drinking over here. Excuse me. I'm with the PCPD. What do you want, metal? Cops don't get drinks on the house, pal. I got bills to pay too, you know. Actually, I was hoping you could answer a couple of questions for me. Make it quick, will you? I'm walking here. I'm looking for a guy who might have been a customer. Goes by Nas. Ever heard of him? Yeah, I know the guy. Comes in trying to bum cigarettes off the customers. Never caused any trouble before, though. Before tonight, came in acting all twitchy. Like he was strung out or spooked. Kept ranting about how he knew what happened to some folks. Had to throw him out. He was bothering the customers. Anything else? Unless you're buying a drink? No. Scotch on the rocks. About damn time. Well, what? Buying a drink didn't jog you, man? What kind of dummy do you think I am? I said that's all I know and I meant it. Now scram. Maybe if I listen in on some of these patrons, I can find out what happened to Nas. The shady guy. Used to be an enterprising guy. Could sneak into an abandoned building and make a pretty penny recycling all the copper pipes he could carry. Not anymore. Too much heat? Yeah, too many bums in the old hospital. All of them milling around like they're waiting for something. It's really creepy. That guy? Been crawling in and out of shitholes for Pinnacle Water and Energy for years. And I ain't ever been as spooked as I was working below the old hospital. There's some weird stuff lurking around down there, let me tell you. Not like rats, but big ugly things. What, like gators or something? Could be gators, could be slime people. I don't give a shit because I ain't going back down there again. Seems like something's up at the old hospital. I have to find Ness first to see what he knows. Let's explore. Where would we find him? There he is. Hey, Ness. Hey, Ness, what's your heart? Didn't you want to tell me something? I think I know exactly where he's going. Come on, what's going on? It's okay, man. I want to help you. Away. It's okay. How about we go together? Go away. What the hell? Performing a time block will allows you to block some damage when an enemy attacks an entourage member. Perform a time block, press 8 immediately when the blue shield turns yellow during an attack. Now, when the blue shield over the ally turns yellow. Just like that. Boom, boom. Bang. Ness, it's me. What's wrong with you? PCPD, hands up or I'll shoot. Colt, wait. Oh, why? I was handling this. Next time someone's trying to kill you, I'll let you handle it your way. Did you see that? Yeah, that bum attacked you. He could have killed you if I didn't blast him. Naz was a little eccentric, but he was never violent. What was that weird thing he attacked me with? It looked like tentacles. What happened to him? Tentacles? What are you talking about? Let me call this in, and we can figure it out at the station. I should probably call a medic out to look you over too. Wait, there's something really bothering me about this situation. You're kidding me, right? Naz was trying to tell me something about all the bums who've been disappearing lately. The only way to get into the old hospital now is by the sewers since they condemned the place. I owe it to him to check it out. You mean the guy who just tried to kill you? Yeah, there was a chance he wasn't right in his mind. You realize that, right? What's the harm in checking it out? I'll stay in radio contact, and as soon as I find out anything, I'll let you know. Listen, rookie, I get it. You've got a lot of heart, and that's something we need on the force. But you gotta use your head, too. I don't want to lose you to a bad decision. At least take these. Okay, Mom. Wise ass. Let's get moving. Got a Molotov. Ness isn't the type to be carrying around something like this. Into the sewers. Smells horrible down here. Gotta keep moving. Beware. Alligators sighted. Hey, Colt? Yes, rookie? Has there always been gators in the sewers? A few months before your promotion, we got a guy dumping them into the drains. What? Really? Why? He said something about monsters living down there. I think he was the one putting the monsters in the sewers in the first place. This thing is huge. Copy that, rookie. Be careful. Roger that. And yes, pest control is part of the job description. Gator. Yay, they leveled up. Let's run. What's your 20, rookie? Still in the sewers. These tunnels go on forever. Yeah, it's a smelly maze down there. Did you find what you were looking for? No, not yet. Alright, keep me posted. Oh, and don't get lost down there. Copy that. Hey, you're there. Wait, Naz, is that you? He has supernatural powers. Rookie, are you... Yeah. Colt, you're breaking up on me. Do you read me, Colt? Colt? Static. Something really strange is going on here. Let's save. Naz? No, it can't be. Freeze! Put your hands where I can see them. What the hell is that? There's tentacles again. Stay back. That thing. It looked like Naz. What the hell is going on? Colt, do you read me? Let's see. Now we're in the old hospital. Alright, time to get some answers. Where am I now? Colt, do you copy? I think I'm in the old hospital. Why isn't this radio working? I'm above ground, right? Out of order. Locked. Subject was exposed to batch 50. 2 hours later, he began to complain about hearing voices. We'll continue to monitor. Batch 36 seems to cause those exposed to have higher levels of aggression. One subject broke a nurse's arm when she tried to take a blood sample. And of course, Protocol Guideline 338. If subject fails testing, specimen must be terminated within 60 minutes of result. Refer to Protocol Guideline 401 for more information. Whoa, what is this place? Creepy. Some gigantic machine with a lot of buttons. Save here. Looks like a net article about some kind of drug called Pixel. Experiment L8, batch 23, monitoring vitals. Batch 75, submerged, alarm set. Dead end. What the hell are you? Stay back, you hear me? Stay back. Good. Oh, got the timing done. What was that thing? Get away from me. Right, the Molotov I found on Ness. Eat this. Completed chasing Ness. Gained 150 XP and a skill point. And we blew up the hospital somehow. He's coming around. Hey! What happened? We were caught in an explosion in the old hospital. Your face got scratched up pretty bad, but you'll be alright. An explosion? Yeah, I don't know. Some boiler blew somewhere in the building and caused a chain of explosions. But no, that can't be. Wait, where's my partner, Detective Colton? When police backup arrived, my partner arrived at the scene. She went into the old hospital to find him. Backup she called even lost contact with her when the explosion occurred. We haven't found her yet. Wait, what? No, that can't be. No. Yeah, he's the one. That bastard blew up the place. It was rumored that there was a small squatter community that had shacked up in the old hospital. We're still sifting through the remains. It couldn't have. It can't be. There's some kind of thing with tentacles in there, I swear. Murderer. Gasp. Criminal. Let's save. And now we're in jail. Years pass. Chapter 2. Prison Days. 10 long years. That's what 8 lives are worth to the Pinnacle City judicial system. If it wasn't for my temporary insanity defense and my record as a cop, I would have served more time. Some say I got off easy. I agree. But no matter how much time I serve, it'll never be enough to make up for their deaths. Or my partners. All I can do is keep my head down and serve my sentence without any trouble. Hey, asshole! I heard it. I didn't believe it. You're doing time with the pig who busted me. You've got a lot in common with your other friends I sent here. Maybe you should form a support group. Funny guy. You're really gonna be popular with White Tiger and Vanguard members on the block. I'm lucky I get to be the one to welcome you first. We'll roll up the welcome wagon. It's not like I don't have anything left to lose. Is kicking me around really worth adding another 5 years to your sentence? Probably not. But it'll sure make me feel good. Hey, break it up, you two. Huh, welcome to the pen, pig. Not so fast, inmate. You're coming with me. Of course. Lead the way, officer. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I ain't turning my back to you. Move to the hall, fish. Am I getting written up? Nobody's talking to you. Keep moving. Come on, move, inmate. Double doors at the end of the hall. Where are you taking me? Not real good at shutting up, are you? Wait, you know I didn't start that fight. Hey, keep working that jaw and you'll get a nightstick in the gut. Looks like we've got a new challenger, fellas. Hope this one will last more than one round. A surprise party for me? You shouldn't have. Oh, you're in for a surprise, alright. Today's your lucky day, fish. You've been recruited into a very exclusive club, the Pinnacle Pen Fight Club. You've got to be kidding me. I saw how you handled yourself with that White Tiger scumbag, and I must say, I was impressed. You're definitely Fight Club material. Thanks, but no. It's an honor to be nominated, just to be nominated, but I'll have to decline. Oh, that's too bad. Especially since I'd have to put you in solitary for a week on account of that fight you started. Guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? Not in the slightest, fish. Bring out Wolf. Arroo! You tell him, Wolf. Fair warning. Wolf's knockout record is 22-0. But hey, miracles happen every day, right? Hey, try not to get any blood on our uniforms, fish. We'd get double or nothing payout if you last longer than a minute. So stay on your feet, inmate. Listen, we don't have to do this. If we refuse to fight, what's the worst they can do? You're going down, and I'm not talking downtown. I'm talking 6 feet underground. Aroo! Glad we had this chat. damn it, he's just taking my hits. Look at him, he's enjoying it. Get him already. Yeah, double or nothing, baby. Punch. Yeah, he got me. Wait, what just happened? You just beat the champ. That's what. Looks like you used Chapel. Yeah, pay up. Damn it. You said it yourself. Miracles happen, right? Come on, Wolf. Let's get you to the infirmary. Dude's got fists like iron. Nice job, Fish. I got a huge payout thanks to you. Guess this is where you hand me my title belt, right? You just cost me 2 weeks' salary, Fish. I'm gonna make your time here a living hell. Off to a great start. Great. I guess you're ready for round 2. You're lucky I'm with my posse. Otherwise, I'd mess you up. What are you talking about, Lau? Yeah, we don't care if you mess them up. Shut up, you guys. Jeez. Can I get some food over here? Sure, man. Help yourself. In here. Ooh. A little something for dessert, because we're cool, right? Yeah. Tough day at the office? Yeah, you know HR wasn't receptive to my sexual harassment complaint. So much for me asking about my retirement plan options. I heard you got recruited for the God's Little Fight Club. Good news travels fast, huh? You kidding? Everybody's talking about how you put Wolf in the infirmary. Guy is always getting in trouble for fighting. Nobody's been able to teach him a lesson until you came along. Lucky me. Damn straight. As far as everyone else is concerned, you're the big man on campus. If they're not afraid of you, they're buddying up to you. Yeah, well, now that I'm famous, I won't forget the little people who got me here. Good thing I'm here to keep you humble. Hey, you, me, right now. Gee, when you ask so nicely, how can I refuse? Hey, back off or I'll get a guard. It's okay, Sims. I got this. You sure? Not really. Somehow, I doubt a guard will do anything to stop this. Everybody out. Listen, buddy, I never wanted to fight you in the first place. But if you've got an axe to grind, I'm ready to go right now. But, no dude, it's all good. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I know who you are. Or were. A cop, right? Yeah, a detective. Right, same difference. By the way, you got a big target on your back. Those white tiger guys are ready to bust you up. Right? Right, so you know, it'd take a lot of street cred to take the heat off of you, right? Like maybe taking down a big bad guy in the yard. So you threw the fight to protect me? Dude, I know I'm a bad guy who got caught doing bad things. But it was your job to put the bad guys like me away. I don't know, dude. I don't think you should catch hate from us for you doing your job. Besides, you got busted because you had a real bad day, right? Maybe.
Yahoo!
Hey! Lovely! Welcome! Welcome, everybody. Plenty Noir. Yes, indeed. definitely thrown into the Lovecraft end of things. Got weird horror vibe, mental breakdown thing going on, apparently. Yeah. Gotta get that calamari. But yeah, welcome everybody. I am Dark Reaver 40. I play all the video games that it ever has been and ever will be, if they're good. And this is Pixel Noir. This is my first time actually trying the game and playing it, and I'm liking it so far. It's very chill. Well, not chill. It's good so far. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. But yeah, I appreciate the raid. If you need to raid and run and all that, that's all good. But how was Made in Abyss? Binary star falling into darkness. And it also has. And just wait for the ads to finish. Yeah, this. Let's get back to the game. Alright, and we are back from the ads. I guess so. Thank you, Mr. Wolf. Oh, no cheese off my burger, dude. But maybe you could take a dive next time we get paired up to keep things interesting. Yeah, sure. Fair's fair, right? Right. So now I'm gonna make a big stink when we go back out there. Okay? Make it look real. You got lucky, punk. Next time it'll be a different story. Right, yeah. Next time I'll drop you faster. Ooh, good one, dude. What happened? Are you okay? I'll be okay when this day is behind me. Nobody understands the pressures of fame. So you gotta see if you get an autograph now. A few months in, things started getting interesting. What the hell is scrapple anyway? Food, that's what. Next time, order the continental breakfast. Hey man, I hear you were pretty good at finding things on the outside. What, you mean about me being a detective? Yeah man, do you think you can help me out? I've been itching to get back into inking, but I don't got the tools. Inking? Don't they have art supplies in the media room? No man, I mean tattoos. If I can't ink people, I'm gonna lose my edge. I'm already climbing the walls in here. I can sympathize, but I'm not gonna find a tattoo gun just lying around in the yard. No shit, Sherlock. Good thing I know how to make one myself. Problem is, I need some help in finding the parts. Get me? Yeah, I don't know. Can't risk getting caught with contraband. You're lost, man. I was gonna hook you up with my super secret jailbird scotch. Scotch? Well, I am a sucker for the sauce. What would I need to get you? All I need, 3 things. A pen, guitar string, and a tiny motor. What, you don't need a unicorn horn with some pixie dust too? Hey, my bad. I thought you were a smart guy, not a wise ass. Yeah. Alright, I'll find your parts. It isn't like I don't have spare time to kill. Nice. I knew I could count on you. I'll be over there if you need me. Alright. Now let's go explore the prison. Does it hurt when I do this? Yes! Ouch! If you're not injured, get out. There's a pen on that desk, but I can't grab it while the guard is sitting right there. Candy bar. Substance D. What's Substance D? Restores 10 orbs. Now, what are orbs used for? Got a coffee. Alright, so we'll have to figure out how to get rid of that guard. What do we have here? Man, I'm so nervous about the concert tomorrow night. I've been practicing during break all week. Concert? Isn't it just an open mic at a crappy bar? Well, yeah, but it's still a debut performance in front of a live audience. Oh, remind me to pick up my guitar strings from the media room at the end of our shift. Can't go outside. I got the guitar string. It's one piece of junk. Now to get the rest. I think I could scavenge a tiny motor from that audiobook player, but not with that guy using it. Say, buddy, when do you think you'll be done? When I say I'm done. I've got this player all damn day and I ain't leaving until I'm finished, you hear? I hear you, no problem. Mind if I wait? You can wait with your thumb up your ass all day. I ain't moving until Tammy tames Bob's undead heart. Is this the line for the audiobook player? Nearly 2 hours now. I absolutely need to listen to this Don Wisham novel. You know who's reading it? Humperdinck Bumbershoot. That's who. He's got a voice like butter. Wow, that's British CableNet Earl Grey goddamn butter. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let that jag-off keep me from it. Okay, well, let me see if I can find out how much longer this guy will be. Sorry, but do you know how much longer you'll be? No. Fuck off already, would you? Well, what did he say? Well, I don't know how to say this. What did he say? If you really need to know, he said Don Wisham's perspective on the legal profession is entirely unrealistic and pandering to the unwashed masses. He said what? He also said that Bumbleshoot guy sounds like a real fruitcake. Blasphemy! I will end you reading piece of shit. Hey, the young adult renaissance has found legitimacy among many adult readers. Really? Find legitimacy with this. Oh no. Hey you guys. Break it up. Oh no. Now no one can listen to their audiobooks. The irony. That's 2. One more to go. Hey God, a fight broke out in the library. They're gonna kill each other. You gotta get down there. And got the pen. That's all 3. As promised, one deconstructed tattoo gun. Whoa, you're the real deal, man. I can't thank you enough for hooking me up. Here, take this. Take a whiff of what's inside. Ah, it's the scotch. Shish, keep it down, man. You want to get us both written up? Sorry, thanks, buddy. Ain't no thing, man. If you run out, I'll keep you topped off in perpetuity. Yay! You got the... All inmates are to return to their cells immediately. This is a facility-wide lockdown. Ooh yeah, can't wait to put this bad boy together. See you around. Now where's my cell? Where's Sims? Hey, inmate. You're needed in the laundry room. What? Why? Where's my cellmate? Sims? Just follow me. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's him. Sorry about this, but I need you to answer some questions. You were Sims' cellmate, correct? Yes, sir. Shut up when the warden is talking, inmate. It's quite enough, Chapel. I'm afraid that Sims was found dead here close to an hour ago. It looks like he was beaten to death. I'm sorry. What? But why he? Who did this? We're hoping you can help us find those answers. Now, tell me, do you know an inmate who goes by Wolf? Yeah? What about it? The other guards and I had to break up a fight between the two of them a while ago, sir. He beat Wolf up pretty bad. He settled things since then, but what does he have to do with Sims? According to the other inmates, Wolf killed Sims over a candy bar. So it was over something that petty? What a waste. Wait, Wolf killed Sims over a candy bar? They were both on work detail here in the laundry room. Wolf was found behind Sims' body in a catatonic state with bruises on his face and fists, presumably acquired when Sims fought back. Rest assured, we'll see that Wolf pays for what he's done. Something isn't right here. With all due respect, Warden, the evidence you've laid out here is very circumstantial. Watch it, fish. What are you suggesting in me? Before my career change, I was a police detective. If you'll allow me to conduct my own investigation of the scene, I know I can prove Wolf's innocence. This scumbag thinks he's a better snoop than us? Bullshit. We actually run this joint. Look, I want justice for Sims too. But I know I can prove Wolf didn't do this, sir. Alright, I'll give you some time to conduct your little investigation. Although, I think your conclusion will be the same as ours. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. First, I want to inspect the body and then question anyone who witnessed what happened here. Step out of line and I'll be all over you like white on rice. Let's have a look at the body. Sims. I'm so sorry. Cranial and maxillofacial fractures are consistent with the assessment. Sims was beaten to death, no doubt about it. Hang on, that bruising on his left cheek looks like some kind of indent. He was hit with a large object, maybe be a ring. Jeez, Perp really unloaded on the Vic. I guess the Perp really hated it. Hold on, this looks like a regular boot print, not regular prisoner footwear. Candy bar wrapper. Looks like somebody had a snack before everything went down. With your permission, Warden, I'd like to ask Wolf some questions. Very well, but you'll do it right now under our supervision. Guard. How are you holding up, Wolf? I've been better. I'm sorry, man. You have nothing to apologize for. But I need to know what happened here, okay? Yeah. Okay, dude. Let's inspect Wolf's bruises. Bruising can be seen on Wolf's fists and face, consistent with a fight. Bruises appear to be purplish red in color on the fists, bluish-green on the face. Almost like some bruises are fresh and some aren't. So in the center of one of the fresh bruises, I can see an imprint of some kind of object. Same as Sims? Most guys would be yelling that they're innocent, but not you. Why is that? Most guys ain't me. Do you know why I'm here? It's because I beat a guy to death, okay? I lost it and killed a guy with my bare hands. So the guy you killed that got you here, did you black out while you were fighting him too? No, but I sure as hell wasn't in control of myself when it happened. But I was definitely awake for all of it. I really wish I wasn't. You think you can walk me through what happened here? Sims and I were working our shift, and I brought a couple of candy bars to tide me over till dinner. So I ate one and loaded a dryer. When I come back, the other candy bar was gone. I knew Sims took it, but he wasn't owning up to it. Which is just not cool, dude. So I'll admit I got a little steamed and called him out. All of a sudden I felt real weird and blacked out. Next thing I know, a guard's slapping me awake in Sims. Couple of candy bars. Where did you get them? Some guy in the cafeteria. Yeah. Hey, you okay, dude? Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Why now? Is it something Wolf said? Excuse me, sir, but Fitz here says he witnessed the murder. Is that so? What did you see in me? It was crazy. Two of them were fighting over a candy bar. Then Wolf just started wailing on him and wouldn't stop. I tried to stop him, but he just threw me off. I see. Guess that wraps up this case pretty neatly, doesn't it? Not yet. Although I have to admit, it doesn't look good, does it? No, it doesn't. But rest assured, we'll handle this from here. Wait, before that, let's ask Fitz a few questions. You think you know better than us, than the warden punk? I'll allow, although I don't see the point of it. Sims and Wolf were the only ones on duty. How did you end up involved? You had cleanup duty in the hallway right outside when I heard them fighting. Yeah, I already checked the works must have fished. Fitz was on cleanup duty. Funny. You don't look like somebody who tried to break up a fight. No scratches, no bruises. It didn't say I tried hard. What the hell? Get your shit together, Fish. Easy, Chapel. And I'm sure it's the stress of finding his soulmate dead. Bring me your findings tomorrow at noon, inmate, if you have any. Yes, sir. Somebody's guilty. Jeez, nothing for months and now twice in one day. The visions were triggered again, but when I spoke to Fitz, but why? Whoa, what's happening? What's that? It's glowing. It's almost like I can feel that there are clues here. What do you know? Candy wrappers hidden in this towel here. I can't place it, but there's something odd about these wrappers. Maybe the candy could have been drugged. If it weren't for that vision, or whatever that was, I would have totally missed this. I have to prove Wolf's innocence, but I don't know if I have enough evidence to exonerate him. Then there's the matter of these hallucinations. Yes, the champ. A while ago, I bet on your fight with Wolf and took home almost triple my pay. I owe you, buddy. Is that so? Listen, I need to talk alone with Fitz. After lights out. Think you can let me out long enough so I can do that? Yeah, I don't know. Look, my soulmate was murdered, and if I can't talk to the witnesses, an innocent man may pay the price. So, alright. You don't have to get all public defender on me. I'll come to your cell in an hour after lights out. But you need to be quick, understand? Trust me, I want this over as quickly as you do. That night. 2 hours past lights out and still no sign of the guard. Took you long enough. Cut me some slack, will you? I can't help if my partner took his wank break later than usual. Let's get this over with. You got 5 minutes. The hell do you want? I won't take up much of your time. I just want to get more details on what you saw in the laundry room. Hey, you heard me earlier. I saw Wolf kill that guy. I wish I could believe you, but there's something more to your story that you're not telling me. At least not in front of the guards. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, but I think you do. If it's a guard you're afraid of, your testimony and my evidence will be enough to get him fired so there isn't a chance of retribution. Alright, if it'll get him out of here, I'm game. You're right, the guard put me up to testify. Said he could hook me up with privileges if I played along. He faked the work roster too. Hydrate. So, Sims was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, about that. Sims wasn't even supposed to go down. Wolf was. Happy now? Not quite. I need a name. Which guard put you up to this? Hey, I've said too much already. I ain't saying shit until we're in front of Chapel and the warden. Understand? You ain't hanging me out to dry. Fair enough. Tomorrow we can make a report to the warden. You won't regret it. I'm regretting it already. Now piss off, will you? Trying to sleep over here. The next day. Sorry to keep you waiting, inmate. I'm afraid there was some pressing business we had to attend to first. Yeah, one of the inmates got killed. Chapel? What? He's gonna find out sooner or later, right? Might as well hear it from the horse's mouth. Fitz died in an altercation with another inmate in the cafeteria. The witness? You missed a show. Fitz went nuts, screaming about monsters with tentacles. Then he starts hitting anybody in arm's reach. Monsters with tentacles? He obviously suffered some sort of psychotic break. The inmate he attacked was only acting in self-defense though. Another senseless tragedy. Senseless indeed. Those damn tentacles again in my star witness Vince conveniently dies before he can testify. I hope the evidence I have is enough to exonerate Wolf. Well, inmate, are you ready to present your evidence? Of course, Warden. Let's discuss the injuries. Let's start with Wolf's injuries. If you look at the pattern of bruising on Wolf's body, you'll see that while the bruises on his face are fresh, the bruises on his fists are days older. You can tell by the color of the bruises. That just tells me he wasn't able to get a punch in before he lost consciousness. If you examine Sims's body, you'll see that while he has sustained bruises on his face and head, there's no evidence of bruising on his fists. If reports say they were fighting, why doesn't his fist show evidence of it? All that tells me is that Perp was able to beat him into submission before Wolf could fight back. If you look closely at the bruise on Sims's left cheek, you'll see something interesting there, such as the imprint of an object of sorts, which means the Perp was wearing a ring, but inmates aren't permitted to wear jewelry. That means our Perp isn't an inmate, but a member of the prison staff. I'm sure you saw the bloody footprint at the scene of the crime. Yeah, most likely left by the Perp. Under closer examination, I found something of interest on the sole of the footprint. That was that of a boot. A boot? The sole's pattern isn't consistent with prison-issue inmate shoes. The tread indicates a work boot of some kind. Last I checked, the only people wearing work boots on the prison floor are the guards. Damn it. I'm absolutely sure if you do a toxicology profile on Sims's body and Wolf, you'll find evidence of some kind of mind-altering drug. A drug? Interesting. Whoever gave those candy bars to Wolf intended not only to knock him out, but maybe give him a lethal overdose. The real Perp didn't count on Sims to interfere. The cause of the fight was an argument about candy bars, correct? That's correct. We also found a candy bar wrapper at the scene. What about it? Has an analysis been done of the contents of Sim's stomach? And what would that prove, inmate? That the Perp was justified in beating him to death for eating his candy bar? No, I'm simply saying it could have been drugged. I can't conclusively say who's responsible for Sims's death, but your evidence has convinced me that it isn't Wolf. Good work, inmate. Thank you, sir. Well, at least I know I can still rely on my instincts as a detective. But why did the hallucinations come back to haunt me? I thought this was just a one-time thing. Without them, I don't think I would have proved Wolf innocent. What's going on with me? And we completed chapter 2. We're moving quickly. We learned probe. And now we're private eye. Mysterious old man. Chapter 3. The Chase. To this day, the nightmares still haunt me. Those tentacles. That old hospital. And my partner. Where am I? The old hospital? Naz, you did this. Wait, Naz, no, I didn't mean to. It's your fault. Follow. This can't be. You're dead. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. We're watching you. Oh, wait, who's what? I haven't slept well since. Why did Naz want me there? What was that strange lab? Just another unsolved case. What was it? Must have hit the bottle too hard. Who the hell could that be at this hour? I can find all kinds of places to rest around town. Hotels, motels, private rooms. I can even return to this old couch. What's the saying? Chance favors the prepared, and armed in this case. I should probably equip this gear by pressing Y and selecting gear before answering the door. Trench coat. Flush the toilet. And then wash your hands. It's still booting up. I restarted this thing 3 days ago. I think it needs to reboot again. Hopefully it'll work this time. So we can change our name here. Received the detective. Must try to bread something. Got some leftovers. Oh, yes, it did. Bad coffee. Oh. Manuscripts allow characters to learn the skill associated with them. Just use them as a regular item on an entourage member to learn the skill. Red manuscripts allow a character to learn attack skills, green support skills. Learning skills from yellow manuscripts require an entourage member to have already learned certain skill. Some entourage members can only learn from certain manuscripts. That's cool. Last time I have scotch for dinner. Yeah, I couldn't keep a straight face on that one. Okay, let's answer the door. Yeah? I hear you're a man who knows how to find things. Who wants to know? Someone who knows when to call in an expert. May you come in? Alright, but only because you asked so nicely. Come in and have a seat, Mr. Deuce. And I prefer to stand, thank you. Suit yourself. See what brings you to my doorstep. I need your services in locating a former employee of Vance Royale. Mr. Harvey Meeks. Vance Royale, huh? Guess Meeks was trying to stay one step ahead of the chop. In a manner of speaking, you're correct. Unfortunately, Mr. Meeks helped himself to an important piece of office equipment upon his departure. An item we would very much like to get back. Remind me never to borrow one of your pens. So what do you need me to track? So what, you need me to track this guy down? Just simply find him and report back to me where he's set up shop. That sounds a little too easy for a spiffy looking guy like yourself. Would a $1,000 advance and then another $1,000 upon completion of your investigation dispel your doubt? Jeez, that must be one big stapler Meeks made off with. We are highly motivated to recover this item. So, can we make a business arrangement? I just need to find this Meeks character for you. No more, no less. No more, no less. Alright then, we can do business. Yay! Excellent. Along with your advance, I'll give you a photo of Mr. Meeks. My sources say he was last seen at the Stretcher's Bar down the street earlier this evening. Giant wad of cash. Oh, and detective, when I make an investment, I expect results. So please, don't make me regret investing in you. Okay, let's have a look at our case. Cards. The detective. Oh, there's a mini game. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Locked. Hey, Mr. Hotshot Detective. You gonna investigate the case of the missing rent anytime soon? Yeah, about that. Another excuse? Just one more day? You always say that. Alright, I'll let you slide for now. But only because you don't cause any trouble. And now we search everywhere. We're in an alley. South side. There's Stretcher's Bar. Stretcher's Bar, eh? Might as well grab a nightcap while I follow a lead. Press start to open up your mini-map, or open your menu by pressing Y and select map. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. That's a pretty sizable map. Okay, so S is save locations, T fast travel, H is hotels, G is goods, O is outfitters, weapons are W, upgrades are U. Okay, so there's an upgrade in the boardwalk and in the industrial district. There are 2 good shops in Southside. My apartment. Hey Mac, got your ear to the grindstone, huh? Yeah. Corner spot. Let's investigate everything. Something tells me exploration gets rewarded very well. Character stats. Let's see. Strength is character attacks, defense is resistance, skill is how powerful skills are, agility represents how hard crits are, CRT is crit chance, accuracy is hit accuracy, and HST is how fast you are, and delay is how slow you'll be. Find cards almost anywhere, and many people around the city play card tech. Game's objective is pretty straightforward. You just have to flip as many of the opponent's cards as you can by putting a higher attribute on one side of your card next to it. Oh, it's triple triad. Cards can have special abilities. And running. Ah. Okay, so that's how you run. Crime is bad everywhere. Robbers and crazies are literally around most corners. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head. There's also the latest gear you can find, so even if they think they've got the drop on you, in actuality, you have the drop on them. Or you can always take your chances running. But as my pop used to say, if you run from the things that challenge you, you'll be running forever. Black markets. If you see a sharp-dressed guy in a black hat, that's a black market. One time, so be sure you have the scratch on hand and know what you're doing before dealing with these characters. Okay, so if we see a black market, we don't go right away. We'll save before we actually interact with them. Cases. Some cases won't display a green square on the map depending on knowledge or complexity of the situation. You don't know how to use skill points? Well, here's the deal. When major events happen in your life, you'll gain skill points. You can use them by going to plan, option skills from your main menu. Skill points can be used on skills as an entourage member has already learned to increase its usefulness. Each skill has limits on how far you can increase its power. You also can't upgrade a skill past the casting cost of the amount of max orbs an ally has. Alright. And manuscripts. Red, green. Alright, that's it. So I can upgrade this. Let's go to the laundromat. Bing bong. And we got a clean trench coat. Quick changes are for customers or after all, we don't want to stain our image. Bing bong. I love bing bongs. Where does this alley lead? Shoot you again. Shoot you again. There we go. Got a tame hammer. Ba-ba-da-bum. Residence. $17. let's keep looking around town. Yeah, is there a problem, man? I was hoping you could help me find my cat. I don't know, man. If you tried calling animal control or putting up flyers? I did all that, but no one's been able to help me. I suppose no one has time to help an old widow in this big city. Let's take the case. Can you describe your cat for me? Oh, bless your heart. Mr. Tibbles is a fat white cat with brown spots and most precious whiskers. I bet he does. Oh, and he's wearing a lovely sweater I knitted myself. My knitting keeps me company since my husband passed on. Uh-huh. Any idea where the little guy might have wandered off to? Mr. Tibbles is such an explorer. He loves to run around in the alleyways. I'm not making promises, ma'am, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, aren't you an angel sent from heaven? Thank you so much, young man. If you find Mr. Tibbles, you'll be rewarded. Just don't touch his sweater. Huh? His sweater. Don't touch it. He catches cold very easily. Sure, no problem. I mean it. Don't touch the sweater. I've got it. Loud and clear, man. Okay, run along now. Okay, so... check the alleyways. Keep getting the timing wrong for the defense. There we go. Gotcha. Now let's eat some leftovers. Okay, so not in this alleyway. Dang it. Skill, coffee break. Shoot. Again. Dang it. Keep getting the timing off. Gotcha. Assholes. is the timing not working? Do another coffee break. And shoot again. Dang it. No 2x coffee. Bing bong. Who needed ointment for their butt rush? Anybody? I'll give you $1 if you get my prescription for me. I'll pass. Is this a mashed potato vending machine? Only in Pinnacle City. Alright, let's buy... Bing bong. Got any spare change? Yeah, take that. Thanks, you're really helping me out. Gas and serve. And yeah, let's buy a lottery ticket. Yep, another loser. Let's do one more. Guns. Let's buy some guns from the local store. Yeah. Just talk to any parts or weapon dealer like that square over there and they'll put those weapons mods to good use for free. Free, huh? Let's have a look. So I can take the Desert Crow. Can't take the Beretta, or the K-12 Slayer, or the Brass Knuckles. Buy the Desert Crow. We'll buy... rounds of that. Buy that. And that. Let's add short sight, team hammer, and we'll throw in a short barrel. Bing bong. Dang it. I keep getting the timing wrong. do I keep getting this time? Let's have a look in here. It's a shady black market dealer. Which way are we going now? Let's have a look. Coffee break gets cheaper if I buy a padded coat, but I can't afford it. A pimp hat? Some building. Got some smelling salts. And shoot. Dang it. Keep screwing up. Dang it. Game over, gumshoe. Ouch. Dang it. Bump. Donuts. Let's buy 2 coffees. And then another 9 coffees. So there's that one guy who said something about 2 coffees. So let's go talk to him. Two coffee for an energy drink? Sure. If only I could drive. That would be fun. Little Shanghai. Eating some ramen. I want ramen. Locked. Looked. No sign of kitty cat in here. Okay, nothing here. Going to there. Red Temple. What did we find? Some cash. Let's save here. Keep exploring. Another alleyway. It's not exactly an alleyway, but close enough. Back into Little Shanghai, which we don't need to do. Stretches bar isn't in this direction. Maybe I did hit the bottle too hard. Locked. Have you seen a cat with a cat wearing a sweater? Oh yeah, I see that little fuzzball every once in a while. I think I saw it digging through the trash over by Stretcher's bar not too long ago. This alleyway. That's the cat. Looks like you found my cat, man. Your cat? No, I'm sorry, but this is my little Sprinkles. Are you sure, ma'am? Sure fits the description my client gave me. I think I would know my own cat, thank you. Well, just to indulge me for a moment, ma'am. Mr. Tibbles? Here, Mr. Tibbles. Here, kitty. Huh? Don't you dare touch my cat. Ray. Ma'am, please. What just fell out of the cat's sweater? Drugs. Is this drugs? Ma'am, do you know anything about this? Yes, guess I was wrong. Goodbye. You said it, Mr. Tibbles. The situation gets fishier by the minute. Let's go talk to the old lady. about her criminal cat. Mr. Tibbles. Oh, thank heavens he found you. I was so... Where'd it go? Is there a problem, man? Oh, not at all. Where did you say you found him? He was being fed by that woman, Mabel, who's always hanging out in front of stretchers. Why? Son of a bitch, she's been trying to jack my distribution route for months. Wait, what? I mean, how about that? Well, thank you for your help, young man. $80. Present drugs from the cat. Looking for this? Give me that. So what is it going to take you to make you forget about all this? I don't know, lady. It's awfully hard to forget about someone using their cat as a drug meal. Will $100 change your mind? I do need the rent money. Alright, lady. You got a deal. Great. Now shake Mr. Tibbles' paw on it. Really? Meow. Meow. We don't have any new skills. Let's track missing office supplies. First we go to Stretcher's bar. Where's this building? I swear, if I have to pick up my roommate at Stretcher's bar again, I'll bring her home and put her to bed. I'm not a monster, you know. Old garage. Anything cool in here? I lost again. Who plays video games these days anyway? Excuse me, I'm looking for a man. Why, are you looking for a date or something? Of course, I might be available. His name's Harvey Meeks. Oh, sorry for the confusion. So have you seen this guy around? Oh yeah, I'd know those boyish good looks anyway. Tried to talk to him, but I kept getting lost in his eyes. Better luck next time, I guess. I'm looking for a guy named Harvey Meeks. Heard of him? Yeah, I know the guy. I owed him some money. When I got really behind in payments, he broke my fingers. Is he a friend of yours? Let's just say I'm trying to settle some business of my own with him. Is that so? Well, you've come to the right place. I've seen him hanging around lately. Heard him telling some guy he'd meet them at the can. Seems kind of suspect if you ask me. Good to know. Anything else? Believe me, if I could help you find this guy, I would. That's all I know. When you catch up to him, tell him Marty sends his regards. I'm looking for someone named Harvey Meeks. Have you seen the guy? There's the trouble today. Nobody wants to talk anymore, so business. Doesn't anybody say hi anymore? Have you seen him? Oh yeah, he's another one, always on the phone with somebody. Always saying that's safe and now he's gotta get out of town. Any more details about the guy you'd like to spill? Blah. Didn't think so. What do you want? How about a beer? Now you're talking. We got the cheap stuff and the more la-di-da stuff for 12. What do you say? I'll take a premium. I'm looking for a man named Harvey Meeks. Ever heard of him? Nah, I ain't seen the guy. A little jumpy, are we? Is that a crime? Why don't you go frisk a jaywalker or something? I'm trying to have a drink here. sure ran into the can in a hurry after I asked him about Mix. Alright, buddy. I'm not... Looks like I need to get serious. I've been there 6... Been using the Sixth Sense investigation talent since I got out of prison to get me some sweet pedos as a private eye. Ah, jeez. Climbed out the window. Press X again to deactivate the investigation talent. Now we enter the alleyway. Wait for surgery, doctor? What the hell is your problem? You're my problem. You're obviously lying through your teeth, friend. And I've got a real problem with liars. And I guess we both got a problem, friend. Because I got a problem with juggos who can't mind their own business. Dang it. Come on, give me the double shot. There we go. Ooh, got pistol whip. How about it, friend? Feeling a little more talkative? Alright, hey, come on. Come on. Should have thought of that before you started giving me the runaround. Herb would kill me if he knew I was talking to a snoop. Can you blame me? So you do know Meeks. Yeah, I know him. We ran in the same crew a while ago. Till he hooked up with Rael's outfit. He told me he had a big score coming and he'd give me a taste if I tipped him off to anybody asking around about him. So much for your big score. Where's he hiding out? The Jolly Tuna Cannery at the docks. He's laying low there till he closes the deal. Is he there now? I don't know. Probably. Wait, that's it? You're just gonna let me go? No, you get the whole parting gift package, friend. You get to leave town before Meeks learns that you sold him out. And you get to donate your phone to charity. Can't have you tipping off Meeks now, can we? Get out of here before I call Meeks to let him know that you sold him out. Using my investigation talent in the field, I'll be able to uncover items as well as clues. I should use X to activate and then X again to deactivate in this alley. Who knows what I'll find. Ooh. Speaking of the devil. Well, anybody out there looking for me? I'm sorry, but the party you have dialed has skipped town. Damn it, Shang. So, who am I talking to? Let's just say I have an interest in your story. I'd ask who you're working for, but I bet I already know. How much is Royale paying you? Whatever it is, I can double it. I am dealing with cash in hand. IOUs don't pay the rent, friend. Figured as much. At least hear me out before you let him know where I am, eh? Sure. You got 1 minute. Alright, you know things have been getting pretty hot and heavy between Rael and the rival gangs in town. Well, Rael's got something to tip the odds in his favor. So why should I care if these dirtbags kill each other? It ain't just gonna be about gangs anymore. Once Rael puts this plan into action, it'll be about armies taking over the city. Firearms? No. Drugs. Rael's got this new stuff he had someone cook up that, well, changes people. Like meth? No, man. Like, changes people, literally. Looking like they have tentacles. Weird stuff, right? Tentacles, you say? Look, I know how it sounds crazy. Well, regardless. I'll need more proof if you expect me to turn on my client. Meet me at the Jolly Tuna Cannery, so we can hash this out. Come along. His damn tentacles again. What he's saying is true. This may be the missing link that I've been looking for. Huh? The burner phone died. I don't need this anymore. Let's check in here again. Another energy drink. To the docks. And so we need to go. Parts shop. And I think yeah, I think here is a good place to call it for today. So that's what I'll do. Got there's a lot to do. Holy crap. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so I'll call it here for today. This is gonna be fun, I think. Like, when I finish it, it's gonna be good. So yeah. I will be back later tonight with Tactics Ogre Reborn. And tomorrow I will be playing something that I'm currently playing. I don't know what yet. Anything else? No, nothing else comes to mind right now. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you Ultimate CG and Gleam VT for the raids. And yeah. Alright. Well, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And we're gonna go raid somebody. Who are we raiding? Yeah, let's get Treasure Code Steel 3. Alright, take care of yourselves, everybody. Look after yourselves, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.